Hello, hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is your weekly reading for April 14th through April 20th, or whenever you come across this message, it is meant for you. I've already shuffled your cards, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this week's message for you, Aquarius. So depending on when you're watching this, we just experienced the solar eclipse in Aries. Comment below, how was it? You either had something, I know I had something amazing happen, but let me tell you, the energy working up to it was clearing the path for the amazing things. So I got to tell you, there's a lot going on out there. I've got number 58. 58 reduces what to 13, and that in the major arcana is Scorpio energy. So there is this energy here of transformation. This reads vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Well, sure enough, that really is a card of alchemizing. So ego sublimation is a defense mechanism, actually. And what it's about is when you have done something or have experienced something that is maybe like socially unacceptable or not. Okay, so what's the best way to put it? So for example, let's just say you've gone through something really terrible, right? Like most of us, right? You've gone through something, and now what you do with that information is you've alchemized it and you've turned it into a teaching moment for others, right? Think of like Adele or, what's the other one? Taylor Swift, how they take like their heartbreak and turn it into songs. Maybe you start a channel, who knows? But there's something here about taking your experiences from the past, alchemizing that and helping others with your experience. I've got broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. So this is putting together a story, right? So maybe there is something here to you're experiencing some type of heartache, and we're going to dig into it, or some type of, regret, shame, whatever it was. There's this energy of alchemizing it to help others. And then this reads the cartographer, a crossroads and exploration. So yeah, let's see what you're about to get yourself into, Aquarius. All right. I'm going to pull 9 cards and then I will clarify those as well. So let's start over. 1 second. All right. We've got okay. Yeah, there is some change. I've got the 4 of Pentacles that flew out along with the Tower card. So let's see. Sudden disruption. Your 4 of Pentacles could be about your home space. It could also be about your money, your investments. So let's see. And again, Tower moments, they just mean something sudden, unexpected, right? Something that shakes shit up. So let's see. We've got the Justice card coming through. This could be about a job, human resources, or maybe even a property. Again, 4 of Pentacles is about something in your material. And then 4 is about foundation, right? And your stability. And it could also be that you've maybe been holding on to something, right? Quite frankly, the way this is coming through is less about money, but more about this situation that has to be alchemized. And the 4 of Pentacles could signify that you've been holding on to a situation for a long time. And this Tower moment the way it's coming through is that you have a complete transformation the way you see it. So maybe you find out more information. It'll be interesting to see what this is clarified. But the Justice card, I think for you guys is coming through like, karmic justice, like something comes into balance. Maybe the truth is revealed on a situation, because intuitively that's how it's coming through. So I'm interested to see how it plays out. Curious, of course. So what else with Aquarius, please? Keep going. I've got the Emperor coming in, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Wands. Well, initially, when I saw the 4 of Pentacles, I did think of a work situation. Aries coming through, Aries energy. You could be working with an Aries, but this could represent a manager or some type of establishment. Let's see. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, there is some transformation here. Some of you might really be switching things up. Let me look at this a little bit more. You could be in this energy of wanting to start a business as well. That's the other thing that's coming through, because that would absolutely be a Tower moment when you step into entrepreneurship. The High Priestess comes in. Three of Wands with an exploration with, whatever it is, you've been working on something. And I see that vision coming through for you. Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, something you really want to do. Six of Swords, better days ahead. So this is interesting with the Four of Pentacles. Why the Tower card, please? Tower card is coming through with the Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is like a swift action, like doing something very quickly, because now you have a clear understanding of all the facts. Like now you know what's going on and you're going to make a decision on it. So let's go back. Four of Pentacles, you've been holding on to something, or you have been very mindful of your finances because maybe you are considering a job change. Or again, we go back to this could be a very specific situation that's just been resonating with you way too long. And so with this Six of Swords, better days ahead, and the Tower card being clarified by the Queen of Wands and this Knight of Swords, yeah, I feel like you make a sudden decision, like one that maybe you've been playing with, for a while, but you were like, no, I can't do that. It's not financially smart, or, I'm not ready to make that leap. I'm not ready to have that discussion potentially, but something happens this week where all of that changes and there is some type of catalyst. So I'm a little bit curious as to what that would be about. So Eight of Wands. So you release some belief systems that you have that have been holding you back. And that comes through with the Justice card. So tell me more about this Tower and Justice. Hold on, Aquarius. I got all kinds of stuff. King of Swords and Five of Wands. So you might be dealing with people that are manipulative is how it's coming through. There's this energy of manipulation and maybe even in the management portion of your, like if you're working for others, I feel like there's some sort of hidden information or some sort of manipulation of information. That's a lot of rhyming. Sorry, Aquarius, but it's almost like there's been wool pulled over your eyes. This is so specific. So, it may not resonate with everybody, but there's this energy of like something being concealed from you, and deep down inside, like you've known it all along. And I feel that little by little, there's been this resentment building up because you sense it, you know it, right? You're onto it. And maybe it is that having that information allows you to break free and go elsewhere. It is really coming through as financial things at work, to be honest. And I'm also sensing like human resources getting involved, or some type of contractual situation, maybe having to be rehashed. And we are in a retrograde. So if you're being offered a contract at work, it may be a good idea to look at that twice. But yeah, there is some kind of work situation. And I feel like you're at a crossroads. Like if you're going to evolve past it or start your own thing. And that's been coming through for you guys a lot, right? For the collective. I think that Spirit's asking us to move into a world of entrepreneurship. But, it's this feeling that it hasn't been safe to do so, is what I've just heard, right? But you've been toying with the idea long enough. It's, about making a leap. So the Judgment card flew up, and that's fascinating because the Judgment card is clarifying the High Priestess card. High Priestess card, hidden wisdom, right? And she's very intuitive. Pisces energy as well, but intuitive, occult knowledge, right? But I feel that for you, that this is about following your intuition and knowing that you're on to something. It's this energy of being gaslit almost, and maybe in a work environment. But wherever you're experiencing that, it's to help move you and propel you out of it, because the Judgment card is about stepping into and committing to the next phase of your life. It could mean a lot of things, but specifically, I feel like this Judgment card is saying, okay, you're being called to your true purpose. And maybe you have held back because of the past, because of past hurt. So if we go back to that first card, the ego sublimation, maybe you haven't felt almost worthy to step into your divine purpose or your true calling. And your divine purpose does not mean that you have to have a spiritual, what's it called? A spiritual, business, right? You know, you might have always wanted to be some sort of singer or artist of some sort. And while I find that to be spiritual work, you know, the point is that maybe you have felt because of the past that you couldn't monetize enough, or it wasn't, your work wasn't good enough. And this is like, let go of those limiting beliefs. Because again, you've got the Eight of Swords here, where there's something keeping you from stepping into your greatness, and that all comes, like, I feel like that's part of the Tower moment. It's this, you're not holding back for anyone anymore, right? So let's see, what else do we have? I've got the Ace of Cups clarifying the Three of Wands. Now, I have gotten this for the collective in general, so I'm going to throw this out here, but because you don't have a whole lot of love showing up in this card reading, but with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Wands, it could be that you are looking to pursue a passion, right? Something through hard work and through compassion. Let me look at this, because I just got another ping. I'm seeing Queen of Pentacles. I got to tell you, this is not really coming through as love. I'm trying to see if there's any balance here for that. But this is more, again, about you saying, you know what, I want to work. I want to step into a lifestyle that I feel happy and that I'm making a difference, and that I feel fulfilled is what it is. And there's a lot of fulfillment on the other side of you making this leap of faith with the Six of Wands here, or the Six of, I saw the Six of Wands in my mind, which is still victory and success. But this Six of Swords is like moving ahead, right? And things are going to be working out for you. So what else with that Three of Wands, Ace of Cups? I see the King of Cups showed up. So the King of Cups is able to be very mature and balance their needs against the needs of others without like losing themselves in a situation. So there could be a lot of that, where maybe you've lost yourself at work, maybe you've lost yourself in the daily grind, and there's this moment of, no, I'm not meant to grind like that every day. I'm meant to do more. So this Nine of Pentacles, there's a lot of freedom with that Nine of Pentacles. Let's clarify that for Aquarius, please. Wow, Aquarius, you show up in your own reading. So the Star card, your energy, but this is transformation and healing, and, you stepping into your limelight. Some of you may actually be taking off on a platform and decide to go full time on that. That's the other thing. But also this is another card of healing and alchemizing and being vulnerable and creating. 8 is a number of abundance and bringing things into material form. So with this Nine of Pentacles, it's really clear that once you commit, right, that Judgment card, once you commit to your life of ease and stability and excellence, then that is what follows. Because every card here indicates that after the Tower, which happened early on, after the Tower, there's hope, there's success, there's where you stand up for yourself, right, with that King of Swords, Five of Swords coming through. And I love this towards the end here, the Nine of Pentacles and the Star card. It really does suggest that you do exactly what this first card. I can't lift it up. Let's see. The Vanishing Mirror. This Nine of Pentacles and the Star card, to me, literally reflect the system of ego sublimation, the process of making something, like turning that frown upside down. But I'm sorry, I lost my words there. It really is coming through of a career shift, or a shift in what you do for the majority of your days. So if you are nearing retirement, you may choose to retire early, or it's that kind of energy. Like maybe taking what's it called? A package. What are those called? Aquarius, forgive me, I can't think of the name of it. A severance package, right? There's something here, like given the choice, you may have that this year. So Queen of Pentacles, let's go ahead and clarify that. Why the Queen of Pentacles for Aquarius? I've got the Six of Pentacles. I just finished saying about a severance package, right? And yeah, this is about equal give and take, and maybe being the beneficiary of money or being charitable to others. But I feel like with this, it's like you giving of yourself is going to be very profitable, right? And you stepping into a lifestyle that keeps on giving. That's the way it comes through, Aquarius. It's like you want to do something that makes change, and it's like you want the gift that keeps on giving. And I feel like you might find help where you need to build this vision as well. And when I said earlier about a severance package, I feel like you do have some kind of extra money coming your way. So if you are in this period where you are interviewing or anything like that, you might want to ask for like a relocation bonus or a sign-on bonus, something like that. If you are starting your own thing, you may want to actually look at your prices and adjust those. That came through pretty clearly. Make sure that you are properly being compensated for your time. That might be one of the things that's holding you back as well in monetizing on your dreams, because maybe you're not thinking of all of the different ways to bring in that income. So, but in any event, if you need an investor, now's a good time for that. But you may really just be the recipient of a little bit of extra cash, and that could be from a number of sources. It could be tax time coming back for you, a sign-on bonus, like I said, a large gift of money from a friend because they came into something, or inheritance, right? But regardless, there's something here, and I'm hearing like startup money, if you can imagine that. So maybe it's that, you take a chunk of money out of your savings or your spouse's savings that's coming through to start investing in your creation, because this Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning in something creative. This could be a new sexual adventure, but I don't really find like the loving vibes and all of that in this reading. This is a lot about your money and moving forward, creating a business, breaking away from constraining days in, days out. That's what I'm getting, like breaking out of a loop. So why this Ace of Wands? Wow. Yeah. Okay. So the Ace of Wands is being clarified by 3 cards, and I'm going to take them because they really are telling a story. I've got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is strong leadership and this ability to manifest a vision into to really. King of Wands is a visionary, bottom line. But they're driven by their desires, and they're driven by their enthusiasm and strong ability to lead others in a strong, powerful way. And by still having like that positive enthusiasm. And then the Queen of Swords is also a visionary, right? Aquarius energy. And she can see clearly. Her head's above the clouds. She's holding the sword as if to cut what doesn't serve away. And then the other hand is extended as if to welcome anything that's going to aid in her long-term vision. So, and if you look at these, they're not even facing each other, right? One's looking in the past. Maybe it is a way to rebuild in the future. Like, how can I refine and rebuild? And the other is looking forward, saying, I see everything the way it needs to go. And so this Ace of Wands being clarified by these 2 things, there's a good mix of passion and logic coming into your desires. And the 4 of Swords indicates that that's going to bring you a lot of relief. When you make this switch and you really see it for what it is, things are really going to start panning out, I think, really towards the end of this month. I see you in this energy of like making big decisions, financial decisions, and breaking away from something that's stagnant. Again, I just keep seeing this hamster wheel, this loop, and things really changing for you. Hold on, let me just show me the shadow work for Aquarius, please. Show me the shadow work for Aquarius. The shadow work this week is number 26, Peaceful Among Thorns. This is the second time this is showing up, because you've got, embrace the energy of peace over here. And this one says peaceful among thorns. So you might be surrounded by chaotic energy this week, right? Makes sense. We're in a retrograde, and I do see a lot of disruption in the workflow, right? In the area of your career. but I see it propelling you. I see it being the catalyst to this freedom that's necessary so that you step into your divine calling, that judgment card. And like I said, some of you are really finding the balance in, how should I say, like how much you give of yourself and what you get back. I feel like this loop that you've been in, it's just been exhausting, and that you've just been giving yourself away to others. And, something happens. There's this period of, I don't have to do this anymore, so I'm not going to. And there's a rebuild period here as well. So if you've been in a place where the job has become too stressful, it's because it's pushing you. It's like coming to a head. All right. Your empath reading or your empath card says 6, loving the self on all levels. So, again, whatever this situation is around you that's causing this chaos or this imbalance, regardless, that's their business, right? Don't let that affect how you feel about yourself. If the energy where you are for work or where you are most of your days is becoming combative, it's because the universe is wanting you to see that this situation doesn't vibrate with you anymore. It doesn't resonate. And so it's a fated event. It's going to put you at a crossroads to decide what's more important, your betterment, your divine calling, your path, or, is it your perception that you've got to have, a certain lifestyle, right? And maybe you are selling yourself short because with your current job, maybe you can only make what you can make a year. But if you stepped away from that and started investing in your vision, perhaps that becomes unlimited. So I feel like this month is going to bring about, specifically the next 6 weeks. I've got to be honest about that. I feel that by May, June, things are going to really look differently. I see you guys investing into things and making big moves, because by, I would say, September or so, it's going to be like full steam ahead. So loving thyself on all levels, there's a lot of releasing how anything may have happened in the past, because the rules of the past do not apply for your greatness of tomorrow. So thank you so much for spending your time with me today, Aquarius. I know that was pretty specific and a little bit all over the place at the same time. So comment below and let me know if this resonated for you and how you are experiencing this energy. And again, remember, it's a general reading. So if you'd like a more personal experience, please head over to my website at starswithstasi.com, where you can book a personal reading, get your astrological charts, or even mediumship. I'd love to work with you. Please remember that we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. All right? And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Shine brightly, Aquarius, and I'll see you next week.